boss.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Chicago White Sox franchise. This is episode number 3, and we're picking up where we left off last May 1st. And with a new month, it means we have new minor league updates. Struggling Double-A pitcher Michael Kopech posted a 4.35 ERA and 20.2 innings of work. He's got really good potential. I really hope he does well. I'll give him one more month in Double-A, and then if he does well in May, I'll move him up to Triple-A, and then hopefully by August or September, I'll have him called up to the MLB. That takes care of that one. All right. So a good Double-A player. Trey. Yeah, good luck with that last name. Tore it up in April, posting a 3.88 average and 85 at-bats while driving in 14 runs. I'll have to keep an eye on him, because I know we're looking for an upgraded and a third baseman, so he might be an option. If he could grow, that'd be amazing. And then the good pitcher, relief pitcher Bruce Rondon posted a 0 ERA in April, punching out 7 batters in 7 innings of work. Not too bad, actually. Struggling AAA players are just the starting pitcher Don Roach was hit hard in April. Posting a 5.82 ERA while issuing 7 walks in 17 innings of work. Yeah, not good. Good AAA players. Kevin Smith, the catcher, posted a 3.77 average, batted in 8 runs in 53 at-bats. Not too bad. And the good pitcher was Michael Yanoa, posting a 1 ERA, punching out 32 guys in 27 innings pitched. Let's just looking at the pitching rotation down there. Michael Yanoa, 3-0, 27 innings, 32 Ks. I know he's really good, but I want to bring him up, just to see how he do, because, worst case scenario, I could always move down, let's just say either, actually, you know what, I think that's what we're gonna do. Jeanmar Gomez, he's in 7.1 innings so far, he's got an 8.59 ERA. I'm actually gonna send him down. Or, should I send down Hector? This is the tough one. 70 stamina, 77 stamina. Casey Carson Fulmer, he's got the A potential, so I want to leave him there, but I also don't want to, mess up any, potential. Don't mind me, I'm just doing this for, OCD purposes. Okay, so I'll move down Jeanmar Gomez. Joaquin Soria, moving him to the closing position has actually worked out extremely well. 11 saves, 1 loss. Alright, so physical closer Juan Manea. Not too bad, not too good. Don't mind me, I just got a random notification on my phone. Anywho, now that that's out of the way, Louis Avilan, however you pronounce that name. You know what? Who else is doing it? It's Xavier Cedeno. You know what? I'm going to put him up here and put Jeanmar Gomez up here. I'll put Louis Avilan here. I'm going to send down Mr. He's one of the higher rated pitchers, so you know what? I'll leave him. Okay, so I'll leave Cedeno because he is another lefty, just in case we ever need him. I'll send down Jeanmar Gomez, and I will call up Mr. Yanoa. Actually, you know what? I'll send down Gomez and Santiago. I'll call up Yanoa, and let's take a look at that third baseman, Trey. I'm going to butcher this, so don't roast me or anything like that in the comments, but Trey Mike Chesky. I'm just going off of the name, the Duke Blue Devils coach Mike Krzyzewski. I'm going to go Mike Krzyzewski. Mike Krzyzewski. I Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I don't know, but he actually did really well. How's our third baseman in AAA doing? 253 average, 3 homers, 12 RBIs. Trey's only got a C potential, and Maddie's got a D. You know what? That's actually what I'm gonna do too. Okay, so third baseman. Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that. You know what? Let's. How many? Okay, in the bottom right hand screen, you can see what we have in Double A or MLB up top, Triple A bottom, and then Double A up top, and then Single A bottom. First baseman, we have three in Triple A, which we really don't need, and we only have one in Double A. So, and Mr. Basto can also play multiple positions. So I'm gonna send Mr. Basto down. I'm going to call Trey not to Single A. I'm gonna move him up to Triple A, see how he does there. Um, this guy's got a D potential. That's why I'm not moving him out of Class A or anything like that. How are actual third baseman doing? 281 average, 264 average. Not too bad, but could be better. I'm trying to figure out where was the one guy that wasn't doing as well. Eloy Jimenez is actually doing really, really well, so that's always good to see. I always like to see like if we have like top 50 prospects, see how they're doing. I mean, Robert Robert, if he's French or not, Cuban. I would say somewhat maybe close question mark. I don't know. Luis Robert. I'm just gonna call him. 191 average. I hope he'll pick it up soon. I mean, and we got a guy that's on the DL for 1 to 2 months, so we have a couple different options in AAA. Actually, you know what? We could bring up. You know what? Let's bring up this guy. He's got A potential, so let's see how he does. Blake Rutherford from California. Okay, so we got Trey. Yeah, we got Trey. Um, Timmy Anderson's still doing well as normal. Johan Moncada's killing it. Ryan Brett, Eddie. I think it was Eddie up. No, it was something. It was a lower overall in AAA. What was his name? Also, I don't know why we have like 45 catchers in AAA. Like, I can get Kevin Smith because he needs to grow a little bit. Omar Navarez, not doing bad. And Wellington Castillo, not really doing that bad. I like our catcher situation. A potential in or B potential in Class A. Wow, I cannot say that correctly. How's our? This guy's not doing well, so I'll move him down, and I'll bring this guy up to Double A. Um, Skull, Skull, Vikings. Anywho, Yohan Moncada. Okay, good, good. Okay, let's just double check lineups in Double A. I believe this would be for the third baseman. Yes, this would be for the third baseman, so we need to get a third baseman in here. Actually, you know what? Actually, we need to get a person in Double A. Period. Um, what do we have an abundance of in Double A? Mr. Ryan Burr, I'm gonna bring you down just so that we can get another person just in Double A real quick. Let's go with you. You got C potential, so okay. So this will be for the third baseman. No, this would technically be for the DH, but I can make him play third base. Third base, yes. Where's Mr. Leonard? Patrick Leonard right there. Patrick Leonard right there. Yeah, I'll make him play third base when dealing with lefties, because see, even though his power and contact's going down versus lefties. Let's see. We want to make Let's get Mr. Basto as the DH right there. And then for this guy, third base, that works. And this triple A, okay, this guy would be a DH or a third baseman. Ah, there's Mr. Trey. Uh, you know what, I'm gonna put... Yeah, I'm gonna put Blake in there, but I'm going to make him play the field. So, I actually like that name, Tito Polo. Cordell, Eloy Jimenez. You know, Eloy Jimenez is going to be our DH real quick, just because his fielding isn't the greatest. But I want to get Blake a little bit of game time. And then left. Alright. You know what, Trey, what are you doing well? Nah. Contact righty, power lefty. Contact righty's up, power lefty's down. So, you know what? Matty Rose, yeah, you're just. Yeah, you're not doing well, buddy. Alright, so that takes care of that. And then pitchers. Mr. Hector, I'm going to move you down to AAA. Mr. Yanoa, I'm bringing you onto the 40 man. Oh, right, Operation Sports rosters. Never mind. That reminds me to do that. TJ House not doing bad. Let me just make sure there's no other like really, really good guys that are not on the that have the MLB experience, but Jose Rondon, he needs to do a little bit better. Okay, let me just make sure there's nobody else that needs to be on the 50 or 40 man roster. As much as I want to get Eloy Jimenez on the 50 man or 40 man roster, you know what? Let's do it. All right. So, okay, I believe we have the. Now to just fix the pitching rotation real quick. Hector, you go right there. And then sliding into the third spot, but probably up sooner, is Mr. Michael Yanoa. Alright, let me just get an out. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Mr. Gene Gomez, where did you go? Not Farquhar. Gene Gomez is down, and then let's just call a AAA guy up real quick. Honestly, the only one I can think about bringing up is Eloy Jimenez, so. But I don't want to waste him on the bench, though. That's the thing. I mean, Adam Engel, he's good, but. Blake, I literally just called two there, so. Is there anybody I could actually bring up real quick? Or. Casey Gillespie, you cannot play another position. All these people are great but can't play another position. Elmar Navarez can play first, so that's a good thing. Jose Abreu, I thought he could play outfield, but I'm not entirely sure. Yohan Moncada, Yolmer Sanchez, Matt Davidson, Timmy Saldano. Wait, why is Delmonico still there? This is what we could do. Okay, so we could have. Let's go with. Let's see who's got like stats going up. Let's see. Versus righties, we'll have Matty Davidson. Yeah, that might actually work because Matty. Lori Garcia. That's what. Okay. That makes sense now. Lurie Garcia can go back to his left field. Navarez can be the designated hitter when it comes to righties. That makes sense now. I was wondering why Lurie Garcia wasn't playing his natural position. Wellington Castillo, good. Jimmy Anderson, good. Uh, Anything else that we need to do? No. Alright, Yanoa's already there. Miguel Gonzalez is actually doing pretty well. 1.32 ERA. Wow. Okay, those are the numbers I like to see. Reynaldo Lopez could be doing a little bit better. is killing it in AAA. That's why I called him up. James Shields isn't doing too bad. Luki Giolito, I want to see him grow because I want to see him do well. Carson, you can stay because you got the potential. All right, and I think that takes care of the roster moves for now. Um, Trade block, I haven't added anybody yet. Um, you know what? Let's see if we can. Let's see what kind of offers we would get for maybe Hector Santiago or Jean-Marc Gomez. I'm not willing to try and look to trade anybody just yet, but honestly, trade talks. That's what I wanted to go to. There is a person I literally just played as him. Sergio Romo. I played a game with him and I absolutely love his release. So let's see what kind of trades they would be willing. Casey Gillespie. I don't want to do that. They'd be willing to trade a 35-year-old, 82 overall for a C potential guy. Different. Adam Engel. You know what? Let's see if they. Wow, I can't speak right now. Let's see. We have Sergio Romo, who's also got good closing experience from the Giants and the World Series winning days. See if we can trade at least. See what offers we can get with Hector Santiago. Robbie Ross Jr. and Eddie Alvarez. Ooh, actually, this might not be a bad trade. Let me just edit this, make sure Hector Santiago isn't doing that well right now. Robbie Ross Jr. Oh wow, that is the guy that I thought he played on Boston. And then Eddie Alvarez. I'd be willing to do that. I don't want to make 80 trades just yet because it's way too early in the season, but that is a trade I would definitely consider just to get Sergio Romo because of his release. I was hitting the pitch almost every time. All right, let's see. I know the draft is in. Let's see. This says 36 days, so I want to say the draft is about like right here. Let's sim up. Let's go up to June 4th, and then the draft will be in the next video. And then I know I said I was gonna play like the May 30th game, but honestly, you know what? If you want to see, pick a game. You guys pick a game in June, whichever one you want. You guys pick a game in June. I will play that fully, show you the highlights, anything like that. But until then, let's get the simulation started. So we're starting off at 16 and 13, 2 games behind the Royals for the Central. After just the first month, which actually isn't too bad. All right, so St. Louis. Oh, right. Oh, that's right. There's way too many people on the AAA roster now. Oh, goody. I forgot about that part. Uh, I could bring another one up to the MLB, so, you know what? Just as a backup option, I'm gonna bring Mr. Kevin Smith up. I'm gonna bring. You know what, Zach Collins? You know how I said you were coming to AA? Yeah, I lied. You're going to AAA. And Yerman Mercedes. I like his last name. I'm gonna move him down to AA real quick. Alright, so that takes care of that. Let's just make sure there's no, like, anything that I gotta deal with. Okay, so this would be the catcher spot, which would be Mr. Collins. Catcher Collins, Catcher Collins, and Catcher Collins. Alright, so the AAA, AA, and the MLB are all set up. Technically speaking, we could sign one free agent. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting the actual things right here. I mean, the best free agent available at this very moment is Trevor Rosenthal. who actually has a potential and is 27 years old. Hello? Tony Zyke could bring him back to his home state of Illinois. That'd be pretty nice. Hendy Alvarez wouldn't be a bad option. He did have a couple good years with Miami. Brendan Phillips, bring him back like to the Central. Blanton, Unel, Melky, Casimir, K-Rod, Broxton, JP, Lackey. Okay, so basically nothing really that great in the free agent market. Alright, let's... And Yohan Moncada is out for 1 to 2 months. Oh, goody. There's the first major injury. Okay, so Timmy, what's your fielding like? Your fielding's at 64. Mr. Saldino's at 64. I'm just gonna put Tyler Saldino in the spot for now. Better against lefties actually, so Yolmer Sanchez, where are you? You're playing DH. Perfect. Yolmer Sanchez can play that, and Omar Narvaez can beat that. Let's get Adam Engel up there real quick, just as a leadoff hitter with lefties, and then Yolmer, I guess. Contact versus lefties is coming up, so see how he does against lefties for the next 1 to 2 months. That hurts. Like, we don't have a lot of injuries, but the two we have are Charlie Tilson in AAA, knee cartilage damage, ow, and Yohan Moncada's out with a broken shin. Ow. Alright, let's keep this going then. And we come back with a 3-0 win. Anything good? 5-hit shutout. Nice. Now against the Twins, Matty Davidson is out for 1 to 2 weeks. That's not too bad. Let's just make sure we didn't get it. Good. 5-hit shutout we lost. Woohoo! Okay, so third baseman, Yolmer. Thank you. Just move this around a little bit. And then Yolmer here. Let's see, who else can play third? Saldino versus lefties. You're going to be playing third base. Alright, so hopefully that one won't be too much of an impact. Another 4-3 win, 6-2 win, and a 2-3 loss. So split the series with Minnesota, not too bad. Quick 2-game series against the Pirates, and split that. Now time for the boys. Time for the north side versus the south side. Pause the video right now. Tell me who's going to win this series. I honestly think it's going to be Chicago. Alright, now that you've paused the video and came back, let's see how we do. 7-2 loss. 8-4 loss. Matty Davidson can come back and be placed on the bench. 8-4 loss, and oh my goodness. The offense just exploded in the third inning for a 7-run. Whoa. Garcia with a 3-run homer, Castillo with a 3-run homer, and Engel with a 3-run. Wait. It can't all be a 3-run homer. 3, 6, 9. 2 and 7 is 9. 10, 11. I mean, logically speaking, Anderson and Abreu both had home runs. But I don't know. 4 home runs in that game from 4 different people. That's actually really nice. I'll just keep Matty on the bench for now. Alright, next two. Reynaldo Lopez versus Trevor Williams is the second game. Miguel versus Taliesin, or Tayan. Miguel Gonzalez, day or two, he'll be fine. Let's just make sure. Nope. Perfect. Ooh, there's an acquisition. Alright, that's straight, okay. Rangers have called up top prospect Jose Leclerc, and Diamondbacks have called up top prospect Steven Souza Jr. to the majors. Interesting. Now, 4-game series against Texas. Danny Farquhar, concussion, out 1 to 2 weeks. That's not too bad. 5-2 loss, 5-3 loss. And the Indians are interested in making a trade. Let's see what they have to offer. They are willing to give me Trevor Bauer. Oh, but I really can't do this deal because it's Luis Robert. Or Luis Robert. He's. I want to see him grow. I mean, we'd be losing a lot of money because we'd be taking on about 2.9 million, but it's Trevor Bauer, and he's coming to his own. But he's also 2-6, so we're not gonna accept that deal. Okay, so lost 5-1. Okay, so we've given up 5 runs in the last 3 games. Miguel Gonzalez back stiffs again? Really? And we lose 6-9. Wow, we lose 9-6. I totally read that backwards. Alright, Miguel Gonzalez is no longer injured, which means we just gotta do this real quick. Thank you. Alright, next game against Baltimore. First one we won 2-1. Don Roach in AAA. We win 6-5. We lose. Oh my god, their offense just exploded. And we lose 2-1. So we split the series with them. Detroit, win 8-2, lose 8-7. Danny Farquhar, I believe he's a relief pitcher, so him on the bench wouldn't make that bad. Let's see. Player called up. Brewers have called up Jimmy Nelson to the majors. We should have created an effective draft strategy. Yes. Let's see. Got scouts scouting different people. I like it. I mean, Damon Griffin is one of the guys we are looking at. I like the look of him, actually. BJ Means, like who's like MLB ready? Like Ike Major is MLB ready. Let's see. Perfect. This is what it works. These are all the MLB next year ready people. Adrian Gonzalez, yeah, he's ready to be the closer. We're also doing a Brassard dude, Sebastian Brassard from the Dominican. Not too bad. Merle Woodruff, another closer. Another closer. Another closer. My god. So basically, people that aren't closers that are MLB ready. Ross Perez looks to be like a franchise guy. Like he's already 80. He's already 80 overall and he's 80 potential. Like the scouting scale, like if you were 80, you were elite. So Ross Perez, if he's still available at, I believe we have the number 4 pick. Yeah, I want to say we have the number 4 pick. So if he's still available, he's a definite consideration. Harper Gildehouse. Not bad. Jared Murray, another closing pitcher. Left fielder Ike Major. He cannot play another position other than left field, so no. Right fielder Angelo Padilla from Venezuela. Yes. And then starting pitcher Eric Langford. Also, you know, in the other episode how the I can't even remember. Right, the draft picks. Wow, I'm actually looking at draft picks and couldn't even think of the name. Whoever I draft, if you want to be that person, let me know who you want to be. Like, let's just say we draft. We get lucky and Ross Perez is still on the board at number 4. If you want to be Mr. Ross Perez, I will keep like all his stats and stuff like that, like from Puerto Rico and stuff like that. If you want to be him, let me know, because I will go in and edit every draft pick that we have to your name that you want. Alright, May 28th. Alright, the Sears against Cleveland. Ooh, MLB Network game. And we lose. The Indians won Asvel Garcia, which would make room for Eloy Jimenez. to come up. Uh, all right, what's he doing so far? 268 average, 3 homers, 21 RBIs. Could do a little bit better. And then first base, Bobby Bradley, 68 overall. He's in AAA at least, so that's good. B potential. He's growing, so that's always a good thing. He's from Mississippi. I mean, not that it makes a difference. Ah, Napoli. So Bobby Bradley for Ismael Garcia. It looks like the Indians want to. It looks like they're trying to not so much get rid of prospects. Oh no, they're trying to be contenders. That's the word I'm trying to look for. They're trying to be contenders, so they're trying to get rid of some of their prospects for good veteran players, and I believe we're still in the rebuilding phase. So, um, honestly, since we're still in a rebuilding phase, I think he could help out Eloy Jimenez. So we're gonna decline that trade. We lose on network TV. Yay! Next game against Cleveland, we lose, and then Michael Kopech, shoulder strain out 1 to 2 weeks. That's not good. And then my birthday game. Come on. Alec Hansen's out 2 to 3 months. That's not good. Right. Gotta get now. Pitching rotation, thank you. Let's see. Who do we want to make the pitcher? Dylan Kobe, Ricardo Pinto. No, let's go Ricardo Pinto. Dylan Kobe, your stamina is only 68. I mean, okay, that actually worked out well. Mr. Bruce Rondon. Honestly, he's been doing well as the double-A closer, so I may call him up. And Gene Gomez has stepped it up since getting sent back down to AAA. I like it. I mean, oh wow, the AAA starting pitchers aren't that like there. Oh right, Donnie Roach and now Alec Hansen for 2 to 3 months. Ow. Um, it's just trying to. Wow, and we actually have no single A starting pitchers. That's impressive. So with that being said, um, just for the time being, I'm going to have um. He's got MLB experience. You can go up to AAA and just be the fifth starter there. Chris Volstad. 74 stamina, 79 stamina. Spencer Adams, I don't think he would do too bad. Four seam slider, curve, changeup. The very basic pitches. Like, Chris Volstad has a sinker as a main pitch. Then slider, four seam, change, 12-6 curve. Not too bad, actually. Alright, so this makes way for Dylan Kobe to go up here, and then AJ Puckett to slide into the third pitching spot. The one that's doing well is Danish. Tyler Danish. And you know what? I'll give him 1 more month. 1 or 2 more months until like one other guy comes back, and then I'll probably move him up to AAA. Righty, what's next? What's next? What's next? Wasn't there the disabled list somewhere? League, that's right. On the 15-day DL, or it used to be 15, now it's 10. I didn't even notice that. Michael Kopech is out 1 to 2 weeks with a shoulder strain. Donnie Roach should be back within a couple days. And then Moncada's still out, tier. Charlie Tilson still out, tier. And then Alec Hansen we just put on there, who's actually not doing that well. Michael Kopech, I want to see you do well. Like, he's got a couple good quirks. Like, he's extremely strong throwing arm. You would think as a Ganon. I want to see him do well because he is the ninth best prospect in all of baseball. Number 8 is Mr. Eloy Jimenez, so yeah, that's always a good thing. If I could somehow get Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that would be amazing. Bo Bichette, I'm assuming that's Dante's son, maybe? Brendan Rodgers, I know that's not the Celtic manager. Uh, what else? Top 50 prospects, see if I've heard of anybody. Can't say I've heard of many other people. Except for Mr., Alec Hansen over there. Or Michael Chavis. I know as a Red Sox fan, I know he's got potential. And even following him, like being in the area, like even though I'm in like closer to Philly, I can still follow the Thunder a little bit. I know Chance Adams got a really good shot at making the big leagues. Alrighty, it's my birthday game. Um, you know what? I'm not actually going to play it per se. I'm gonna simulate the other two. Okay, simulated those two as well. Nice. Let's see. Play game. Let's see. Uh, let's see. Quick manage. Make strategic game decisions while quickly simulating every at bat. Um. Oh, let's just wear the classics. Progressive field, obviously. I don't care about this. Team 2, I guess. Miguel Gonzalez is on the mound. Oh, God. Timmy Anderson is spent. Oh, God. Yolmer, you're going to play shortstop today. And bat leadoff, so we can give him a break real quick. Isabel Garcia, you can get a break. Willing Castillo, you can get a break real quick. And I think that should be it. Alright, play ball. I'm just going to simulate the half innings. Hey, we're up 1-0. That's always good. Next. Nothing. Next half inning. Oh, God, that bottom of the third, they just lit us up. But we got one back in the top of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth, come on, Miguel. Gosh, nice shutdown inning. Oh, God, we're facing Josh Tomlin, who's 7-1. I didn't even realize it. Come on, boys, let's go. Nope, didn't do anything. Come on, Miguel, shut him down bottom of the fifth. And they didn't. Santino didn't do anything. Top of the sixth. Oh, God. There's the explosion. Um. Eh. I'm just gonna put Danny in. Danny shut him down. Come on, Danny. Oh, God, there's another blowout. Okay, so let's just simulate this. Pitching change. Zach McAllister, nice. Home run! The first simulated. I don't know how to do this. It's like quick manage, but it's still a home run. So, solo home run for Jose Abreu. I like it. Another single, very nice. We have no shot in coming back, I think so. He walked him, okay. Rally caps on. Double play, but it moves into third. 2 outs and fly out. Game's ended. Indians beat us 14-3. Tyler Naquin, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. Ow. That's a tough pill to swallow. And none of my teams actually won on my birthday, so that's kind of sad. Blake Rutherford, knee sprain, you can be fine. Donnie Roach can come off the DL. He'll be back in a couple of days, so... Donnie Roach can be right there. Perfect, thank you. Alright, we've hit June. New month, new updates. Only one struggling person, Ian Clarkin, posted a 6.75 ERA in 26 innings. Yeah, not good. Double A first, Keon Barnum, 291 batting average in May, 12 RBIs and 79 at bats. Not too bad at all. And Ricardo Pinto had a good month of May, posting a 2.13 ERA over 12.2, striking out 15. Not bad. I like his name because it's easy and fun to say, Ricardo Pinto. So it's, and then Trey's still doing well. He did well in um April. April in Double A he did well. May in Triple A he's doing great, batting 307, driving in 14 runs at 88 bats. I like Trey. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to up his potential just to get him up, but that would be breaking the system, and I don't want to do that. So I'll just see how he grows normally. And then TJ House, 2.23 ERA, striking out 37 people over 40 innings. That's really good. Let's see where Mr. Trey is at. He's only still at 58. Kind of impressed because it looks like he's actually been doing well for the last like couple months. Next, that really sucks. 283 batting average before he gets injured. And Timmy Anderson's still like beasting it. Blake Rutherford, I don't think Blake's been doing well. 250 average. Eloy Jimenez is still, I wish he would grow a little. Like get up to like 68 so that by like September maybe you'll be like at 72 and you'll be ready, like perfectly ready. Like Esvel Garcia, like if nothing else, like if he gets up to like a 72, I'm going to switch him over to a left field. Actually, no, I can already he already can play left field, so I'll just put his secondary position as just outfield in general. I mean, could you imagine Eloy Jimenez, good prospect here, and Asvel Garcia? That would be an amazing MLB outfield. But what you can see in the top right hand corner, I just noticed above roster information is the current roster strategy is rebuilding, which honestly we don't have that many dead wood to get rid of, or old wood per se to get rid of. Like Juan Manea, he's actually done somewhat well. Miguel Gonzalez has trailed off, so I'm so sorry, buddy. Miguel Gonzalez, welcome to the trade block. Hector Santiago's actually picked it up, so I'm removing him a little bit. James Shields has dropped immensely. Let's add him to the block to see if we get any offers. Carlos Rodon, I know he's probably doing well in AAA. Gmar Gomez has picked it up. Omar Navarez. Uh, Manny Davidson, I'm not entirely sure what to do with. He's supposed to be doing well, but it's nothing. I mean, Yolmer Sanchez is batting 270. He's only batting 219, so I'm gonna add him to the block. Saladino, he's not a bad backup. I'm not gonna lie. Lurie Garcia, he's a utility guy. He's the perfect utility guy. I need a better left fielder. That's why I'm hoping Eloy gets up quicker. And Blake doesn't have a like Blake isn't injury prone or anything like that. Luis Robert seems to be growing greatly. Charlie Tilson, except for the injury, he's not doing bad. Alec Hansen and Michael Kopech. I wish Michael Kopech seems kind of like an injury guy, like injury prone guy right now. So I sure hope he isn't that injury prone for the rest of his career. Alright, so the last series of this episode right before the draft, hopefully. Yeah, next phase. Draft day is in 5 days, so this would be perfect. Blake Rutherford is no longer injured. Perfect. I will just put him on the bench, so I always mess this up. Like Rutherford, what are you better at? Righties. Okay. Tito Polo. Yeah, and that Courtney Hawkins fella's doing actually pretty good. Um, yeah, versus lefties, you can play in center field. All right. So we lost the first game 5-4. We lost the second game 4-2. That was another Donnie Roach notification that he finally got back, even though I already put him back. And then the final game of the episode, 7-3 loss. Alright, so after this Minnesota game, it should be the draft. And honestly, looking at what we were 16-13. That was a bad month of May, and we've dropped to 24-35. So the draft will be in the next episode, and I hope you guys have a really good day. I hope we get some good draft prospects. Hey guys, Mork here again. I just wanted to let you know, if you use the code MORK92, sorry, face cam, here you'll get 15% off your purchase. If you use it, wow, this is awkward. Down here at Cinch Gaming, you'll get 5% off. And if you use it here at Into the AM, you'll get 10% off your purchase. Thanks, guys.